ready to launch your own online course website without writing a single line of code? In this tutorial, I will guide you step by step to build a powerful learning platform using Elementor and LifterLMS. You will create beautiful pages, structured courses, student dashboard, lesson page. Let's build your teaching empire starting now. Here I have a WordPress website which is blank. I don't have any content. I just have a default LifterLMS menu. And for this tutorial, I'm using LifterLMS, Elementor, and the Hello theme. So here is my Hello theme, which is free. And you can see I don't have any content. I have this course catalog page where I have imported a LifterLMS demo courses, and here is the course page. So this is the default look of Hello theme with LifterLMS. And now we can modify all these LifterLMS pages manually with Elementor. So first we have to visit Elementor and settings, and we have to make sure that we have checked all the boxes here so that we can edit all the LifterLMS pages like courses, memberships, quiz, all the pages with Elementor. And then I will create a new page because I want a custom course catalog page. Here is a new page, and here we have a button which is edit with Elementor. When we will click on it, it will redirect us on the Elementor page builder. And now we can design this specific page with Elementor with all the Elementor features. Also, here we have this LifterLMS blocks as well, which we can use. We can create full page with all the Elementor and LifterLMS things. So first I'm selecting this structure, and I will add a featured image in every container because I want a course catalog page. Searching for a featured image, and now we have to choose the image, and I will select a custom size because my image is not proper size. So I will select this height and I will apply. Alright, so now the image size is perfect. Now I will add a heading here, and I will add the title. I'm adding random title. You can do as per your requirements. Now we can select the heading size here. And here we have these three buttons. One is content, styles, and advanced. With styles, we can style the heading. And with advanced, we can add merging, padding, and some other advanced stuff. So I will select the size and I will select bold. Also, I can change the text color from here. And now I will add a different element which will be container. And I will add a grid here. And I want 2 columns and 1 rows. Now I'm adding image. I will choose an instructor image here. And I will select the image resolution which will be thumbnail. I will add some border radius for this image grid. I will choose the width as per my needs. And then I will add a text editor on another grid. I will add my text here. I'm adding the instructor name here. I can change the size, the text color. I can choose the alignments, and I also can do the advanced settings which can be margin, padding, and other stuff. So I'm adding some margin. I will add a button over here, and the button title will be Learn More. You can add any of the widgets or any of the functionality here, but I'm using a button so that I can redirect people to my course page. I'm choosing a color, and I can decide the position, the border radius, and other stuff. So I'm adding 6 for border radius. Then I will add some padding, and yeah, it's perfect. So now I will add another heading, which will be number of lessons. You can add as many heading, text editor, or any others elements you want. I'll choose a color. I'll add some padding here as well. Yeah, so here is the look from front end. I will do some other modification. I'll choose the full container, and I will add width here, which will be 35, and I will add some more margin on the heading. I'll select the image width, some more margin. Okay, so now I will publish it. Also, I want to add some other settings, and I want to fix the alignment. I want that the button will be on the end and the text will be in middle, so I'm doing it. And I will also add a progress bar, which is from LifterLMS, and I will add some padding on button, and I'll publish it. So here is the front end view again. So now I will add a border on the container. So I'm adding border, text, box shadow, and then I will duplicate this 3 times, and here it is. And I will add some gaps for columns. You can see it's working perfectly. So now if I publish it, I will see three course box. We can duplicate the column, we can duplicate the rows. So here is my 3 course box for course catalog page. Now if I click on the course catalog page, I will see the default design of hello theme, but I will make my custom course catalog page. So I'm adding a link on the learn more button. So now if I refresh this page, and if I click on learn more, it will redirect to my specific course. But still, when I'm clicking on course catalog, it's showing me the old course catalog page because I have to add the new page on the menu section. So I'm removing the old one, and I will add my new course catalog page, which will be all courses, and I will save the menu. If I refresh the website again, and if I click on this all courses, I will see my new course catalog page. So the course catalog page is done. You can design it as per your needs and as per your choice. I'm just showing you an example. And now we can redesign our menu as well. And we will do Elementor for our menu as well. So I'll visit templates and then theme builder. So here is the Elementor theme builder, and here we have this header. And now we have to click on add new, and here we have some blocks, we have pages, which we can use for our design. So I'm using this block for my header. So see, here is the header, and we can now modify this header as per our choice. So I don't need this contact us box. So I'll remove that, and I will add some styles on my menu. I'll choose a new color, and I will add the width for this menu, and also I will select a different size for this menu. So it's bold now, and we can add our logo here. So I'm choosing a logo for my website. I'm using LifterLMS logo. So here is the logo, and my header is done now. So here is the header, and now we can publish this header, or we can do some more modifications. And when we'll click on publish, we have to add a condition. So I want that this header will be on entire site, so I chose that. So now if I refresh my website, here is my new header. So if I click on the course catalog page, here is my course catalog page with new header. And we can do exactly same for our footer as well. So I'm choosing a footer blocks. We can choose a pages as well. So I'm choosing this one, and I'm inserting it. After inserting it, we can modify the footer design as well. We can change the color, we can add more elements, or we can remove any elements. So I will change the copyright color, and I will change the background color of my footer. I'm selecting a random color. You can just follow your brand color here, and we have to add a condition again. So my header and footer is done. So if I add some margin, it will be good to go. We can add padding, margin, we can fix the alignment, or many things with Elementor. We don't need any coding here to add margin or padding. So if I refresh this page, I can see here is my new footer and new header, and my course catalog page is ready. So here is the default course page with Hello Elementor theme and Lifter LMS. So we will rebuild this page with Elementor page builder. So first of all, we have to visit the course backend, and then we have to click on this edit with Elementor button to launch the Elementor for this course. So when you will enable the for a specific course, for now there is a issue that you can see duplicate course syllabus and course instructor section. So if I publish this, and if I show you, if you face this issue, you can follow this step to solve the issue. So now if I visit the page again and refresh it, you will see I have duplicate course syllabus. So if I again visit the page builder backend, either I can remove the section from here, or from this code I can remove some code. So if I remove the last line of course syllabus, and if I remove the this pricing table code, I will be good to go. But I don't need any of them, so I'm removing the section as well, because I will rebuild this page with Elementor. So I'm removing all the section, but I need this one for copying content. So I will add a flex box, and inside the flex box I will add a container, and I will add multiple container here. Now I will add a text editor, and I will copy this content, and I will add it on my text editor. Now I will add a heading here. So I'll copy the heading content and I will add the heading element. I'm adding the heading title. I'm selecting the heading size, heading text color, and I can select the typography. I can add the weight and some other stuff. Now I will copy this content, and under that heading, I will add another text editor. I'm adding the content. I want that this heading will be here, not in the beginning. So now I will add another content to add some more content. So I will basically add another container. For the container, I'm adding a heading for that container, and I'm selecting the heading size, colors, and etc. I'm copying my content, and I will add a container now. And inside this container, I will search for an icon list and I will drag it here. I will add some item here so that people can see some of my important content. Now I can list the icon style. I can add some space between this list. I can now duplicate it. So you can see under one container, inside the one container, I have two icon list. Now I will use these direction features. So basically it makes a row. So I don't need to add a margin or padding. I can just easily use the direction features. So now I have this container, and this container I will add another container. So here I'm adding another container. I know I'm using too much container. So here is the new container. So inside this new container, I will add a video element. And here you can still add YouTube video or any kind of video. So here we have some video options, like you can add autoplay, you can add loop, you can hide the player controls. So basically all the YouTube privacy or YouTube restrictions here. This is a great features. So you can control the YouTube videos settings from here. And now under the video, I will add a button. Basically, you can link your pricing page or your important page here. So I'm writing something like join course. Then I can change the button color. I can do some typography. I can choose the button size, button weight, and things. I'm adding the size. And now I'll change the button color. I have to click on style again, and here is the button color. I'll choose blue. Now I can add another container under this button, and I will add a heading here, and we'll do the same thing. We will add the title and we'll do some style here. Now I will add icon list here, and this will represent my course features. I'm styling the heading, and I'm adding the size of heading and some typography. Now for the item, I can add my item here. So I'm adding something like 12 video lesson, full lifetime access or certificates. This kind of features I want to highlight here. So we can add our icons here based on our content. So for the first item, I will add a video, and the for second icon, I will add a clock, as I'm saying like lifetime access. And for the last one, I will select certificate icon, and I will add some space between my list. I will choose a size for my icon, and I can add the text color and some text typography. Can add line height here. We can choose the size for our text. And now I will select the whole container. See, I have two container inside one large container, and I will use the direction feature again. So here it is. So I'll remove the default content now because I don't need those anymore. And here is my course page right now. So I will select the right container, and I will remove some width from here. And for this container, I will add some margin and padding. So right container basically is representing my features and some highlight. And for that container, I will add some border radius, some box shadow as well. I'm choosing the border color is white, and for this small container I'm selecting the icon color, which will be purple, and I'll publish it. So now if I preview it, you can see my new course page. Here it is, and we will do some more modifications. I will choose the right container, and I will choose the border color, which will be white, not black. If I again refresh it, here it is. I can modify it more. So I want to remove some content from my left container. I'm adding some margin and padding for this container, for this small container. I can add size, color, and others styles for my container, for my text, or for my icon. So I'm adding a new flex box here and adding a container. And now I will add this Lifter LMS pricing table. So here is the default Lifter LMS pricing table. But if you don't like this, you can create a custom pricing table with a container, with text, with buttons as you want actually. So you are really flexible when you are using Elementor. You can create your custom container, and you can display that as a pricing table as well. But for this tutorial, I'm using the default pricing table block. So I'm adding some border radius for this default pricing table block. And I'm adding some box shadow as well. I'm adding border radius, and I will choose a border color, which will be definitely white. I'll publish it. And for another section, I'm using again a flex box and a container. This will be for my instructor. So I'm adding a container. I'm adding basically multiple container here. Now I will add a image box here, and I will choose the image for my instructor. I will select the image size which will be thumbnail, and in the title area, I will add the instructor name, and I don't need these descriptions. Now I will choose the thumbnail, and I will add I will add a text editor. I will add another container, and inside that container I will add a text editor. And for that container I'm using heading about the instructor. I will do the same styles for my heading, and under this heading I will add a text editor, and I will add some content about my instructor. And now we will do the same direction hack. Here it is. Now I will choose the image width, and I will change the text color as well, which is the instructor name. And now I want that I will add some typography for my content. For this section, I want that content part will be in the middle, so I'm using the justify content, which will be center. So here it is. Now I'll select the whole container, and I will add some border and border radius. So border color will be white, and the radius will be 6 or 7. Okay. So here it is. I'll publish it. And here is the instructor box. And now I will add the course information. And we already have a course information block in Elementor, which actually represent your course difficulties level, duration, and some other stuff. So here I'm adding a heading, and under that heading, I will search for the course information block, and I will add it. So I will add a container, and inside the container, I'll add the course information block. You have to just search for the course information block and you can add it. So basically, these difficulties tags from your course backend will be displayed on your course information. So like this estimated time, difficulty, and categories. So if you don't the default course information block, you can create a container, and on that container you can add your custom course information as well. So I'm adding some width for my containers, and here it is. So we can modify the course information block more. We can add border radius, background colors, and border type, and so many things. I'm adding border and adding some padding and margin for the course information. Now if I save it, this is how it's working. The course information container, we can add some colors here. I'm adding the color. Follow your brand color. I'm just using some random colors. And now we will use another flex box. And in this flex box, we will add a container. And inside this container, we'll search for course syllabus block. So here is the course syllabus. We'll just drag and drop it. So if you don't like the default course syllabus, you can manually create this course syllabus. But for this tutorial, I'm using the default one, and we'll modify some design for it. So I'm adding a heading here, and I will add some borders. But as you are flexible in Elementor, you can just create your own course syllabus, and you can link those lessons with your syllabus. So I'm adding the heading color. And if I select the whole container, I will add a border color for this container. So I'm adding border radius, and I'm adding the border type will be solid and the color will be white. And I will publish it. So here is the course syllabus. So this is how you can design the course page with Elementor. You are really flexible. You can design the page as per your needs. You don't need to use the default things. You can manually create those. So here is the single lesson page with Hello Elementor and Lifter LMS. So with the help of Elementor, we will redesign this single lesson page as well. So first of all, we have to visit the lesson backend. Then we have to click on Edit with Elementor. And here is the default content of this lesson. So I will add a container first. And then I will add a video elements. And I will link to my video. And here we have some videos options, like we can hide the player controls, we can mute it, we can loop it. So we have a lots of options here for YouTube. And then I will add a text editor under the video. So this is basically for my content. And I will also upload a PDF file in media area so that I can add a PDF in my lesson as well. So I have to copy this link and I will paste it here. So I will add a heading, and in this heading I will paste the PDF link. So when someone will click on here, they will be able to download the PDF. And I will style this heading. I'm changing the color for this PDF. Typography for this PDF. Now I will add another container under this PDF. And for here, I will add a shortcode. I will add a shortcode to add a mark complete button. So if you visit Lifter LMS shortcode documentation, you will get this mark complete button shortcode. We have to add it here so that people can mark the lesson complete. So here is the mark lesson complete button. So I will styles this container as well. I will add a background color for this container. Also, I will add some margin for this container as well. Padding as well. And I will add some border for this container. So I'm selecting solid, then the border color will be white and the border radius will be 6. I will also add box shadow. Now I will add another heading, and then I will add a container under this heading. In this container, I will add icon list to feature my important features. I'm searching for icon list. I will add something like this. So you can also add link, but I'm not adding any link here. And now I will duplicate this icon list. Then I will add the directions, but we have to make sure that the title is not in the container. So now I will add directions, and for this container, I will add a background color. And the right side, we will add a container. And then we will add a course syllabus block so that people can see the course syllabus in the lesson page. And now we will add the course progress for this syllabus. And I will also add a heading here. I will style the heading. I'll add the color, size, and other stuff. I will also add a background color for this course syllabus text. So here is the background color. Will remove my default contents from here, and I will also select the syllabus container, and I will add some border radius and border color. I'll publish it. Also, we can select any specific container and we can maintain the width. And if I view it, you can see it's a full width because my container is full width right now. But if you select boxed, the width will be perfect. If I refresh it now, you will see now it's looking pretty good. We can also modify this design based on our requirements. I'm just showing you an just example. So we also can add gaps. If I We also can this back to course link. So the default back to course link is not editable in Elementor. So we have to manually add text, and then we have to link that text. So I'm adding a text here, back to, then I will duplicate this. Here is another one. So I will add some padding and merging. I can fix the width. I can fix the width from here. And then we can add text on the second one. We will add the course name here so that when someone will click on here, they redirect to the course, and I will add the course link in this text as well. So I'm adding some margin, and also I'm selecting in center, and I will add my course link here. We also can style it. I can change the color and typography. I will select it bold. There's the blue color, and now I will link it up. I'm selecting my course page link, and I'm adding that link here. And now if I publish it, it is, but you can see the old one is still visible because we have to hide that. So for hiding that, we have to install LifterLMS Labs plugin. So if you search LifterLMS Labs, you will get that plugin. We have to install and activate it. Now we have to visit LifterLMS and Labs. Then here we have this action manager options. We have to click on enable. Now from the single lesson actions, we have to check this back to course link, mark complete link, and mark favorite link. Now we have to click on save. So these options will not be visible in our page anymore. So if I click on refresh, you can see those back to course link is not visible. So you can modify this page as per your needs. And when someone will click on mark complete, the lesson will be completed. So here is my lesson page that I have completed. But at the end of this course lesson, you can see here is default lesson navigation, and we don't have any lesson navigation option within Elementor, or we don't have any shortcut for it. So we don't want the default one as well, but we can add some HTML code. So I'm adding a container, and I will add the HTML block code. You can get this code in your lesson navigations, but I will also add this code in the YouTube video descriptions. So after adding this, I'll publish it. I visit the page again and refresh it. So here is the lesson navigation, and now it's perfect. So we will also remove the default lesson navigations through LifterLMS Labs. We have to visit dashboard, LifterLMS, and Labs, then action manager. And here we have this course navigation. We have to select this and we have to save it. Oh, the default one is not visible. Now I want that this template will be applicable for all my lessons. So in Lifter LMS and Elementor, now there is no option that you can save the template and can apply in once in all lessons, but we can manually insert this template in our every lessons. So if I visit my next lesson, you will see I don't have any content, and so I want this template that I just created will be applicable for all lessons. So what we have to do is we have to click on this save as template. That means we want this template saved as lesson template. Then we can give it a name, which can be, and we can choose a templates. I'm choosing site templates and then save. Now this template, you can see this my lesson template is saved, and now I can insert it in my each lessons manually. If I visit this lesson and I don't have any content in this lesson, so what I have to do, I have to click on edit lessons, and I have to launch the Elementor builder. Here you can see I don't have any content, and I will remove this section. And here we have this folder icon. We have to click on here, and then we have to visit templates, and here is all my templates. Now here is my lesson templates. If I click on insert, this template will be inserted on my lesson. So insert, and make sure you have added don't apply, because if you added apply, you won't be able to modify the content. So if I click on don't apply, I'll be able to modify each content for my new lessons. Because if we use the same template, our course content, our lesson content will be different. So now I can change the video, change, I'm adding a random video link here in my lesson, and I can also change the, I can change the content, I can edit this lesson page as well. And here is I have to add the lesson mark complete shortcode. So if I visit Lifter LMS shortcodes page, I will be able to click on this lesson mark complete button shortcode. I'll copy it and I will paste it here again in the shortcode box, and I'll click on apply. So for each lesson, we can modify our content based on our lessons. So if you want, you can modify this content, you can add different videos, and you can add different types of design here as well. But also it will not affect your main template. So now I will publish it. And if I preview it now this is my new lesson. Now we will create our home page. So for that, I installed the free Invato elements, and this plugin offers thousands of templates for Elementor. So here we have this elements option now, and here we have template kits and free kits. So if we click on template kits, we will see all the paid template for our Elementor website. So here you can install a paid template. You can search for courses or LMS based on your website. You can add course website, blog website template, and many more. Also have a free option. So here all the elements, and we can search it for education. So when we will search for education, we will see all the education related templates. And now we have these free kits. These templates are free. We can just install it. There are thousands of templates, and we can choose the category to education. And for this tutorial, I'm using this template. I have to click on install now, and these are the template for all pages, but I only need the home page template, but you can install any of them. I'm clicking on import template, then view, and now it will open in Elementor builder, so I can modify everything. Also, if you visit this hello settings, you will be able to hide the page title from these settings. Now we have to click on Structure and Layout option, and then we will enable this Hide Page Title option. Now if we again go to our Elementor page builder, we will be able to modify each and every section, every content of this template. You can add your brand color, you can add your own content, own image, and everything. So I don't need this section, so I'm removing this section, but you can follow your content. And now I'm creating a home page and launching the Elementor builder for this home page. Now I will search for template, and I have already saved the home 3 template from the Invato elements. Now I will search for that template. Here is the template, and now I will be able to see that template in my home page. And here is the template. Now I can publish the template. And if I add the new home page in my menu section, and if I reload my website, here is the new template for my course, for my website. So here is the home page. So this is how you your online course website with Elementor and LifterLMS. We have these course catalog pages where student can see all the courses you have. They can view the course, they can enroll in the course, and everything. You are flexible to design every page with Elementor. There is our lesson page. You can visit to next lesson. I hope this video will be helpful for you. Thanks for watching.